Kool TV proudly presents Kentucky High School football as the Kool Hit Sports Network brings you coverage of the East Carter Raiders live from Greason, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for Countdown to Kickoff and East Carter Raiders football live on Kool TV.
Welcome to Steve Womack Field. It is senior night here at East Carter High School in downtown Greason, Kentucky. Martin County has made their way up US 23 and hit 64 for the short drive down, and Martin County team comes in winners of 3 in a row and dominated their last 3 opponents. A very ground-heavy team. East Carter, district champs, 5-0 in district, have just fresh off a road win over Russell. And starting to stream just a little bit early tonight, we want to bring you the senior night festivities. Of course, the student section down to our right, and all the costumes. So try to get a couple of videos of them also. Both teams are still, Martin County's on the field, still warming up. We're about 3 minutes until senior festivities begin. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll see those senior festivities live here on Kool TV.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm dreaming.
Of what?
Fall in the bluegrass, days at the track, nights on the 50-yard line.
Well, you want to be at the 50 instead of on the 50. That could be dangerous.
But to complete your day, you can count on Clark's Pump and Shop.
Whether it's a breakfast sandwich or pizza on the way to the track, picking up drinks and crispy crunchy chicken on the way to the game, no one has you covered like Clark's Pump and Shop.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and
we are back, and it is senior night, so we're going to take you to the field.
East Carter coaching staff would like to thank this year's seniors for their commitment to the program.
Let you enjoy tonight's senior night festivities.
Right, and the character that they have displayed on and off the field. The coaching staff would also like to recognize the senior parents for all of their support and hard work over the last 4 years. The coaching staff would also like to let the seniors and their parents know that they will forever be members of the East Carter Raider football family. At this time, we'd like to introduce to you the 2023 seniors. Our first senior is Tessa Goebel. Tessa is being escorted tonight by her parents, James and Tara Goebel. Tessa has cheered for 9 years, and her favorite cheer memory is the time Heather and Jordan came to practice wearing our Navy uniforms. Tessa's advice to the underclassmen is to cherish every moment and make as many memories as you can, because before you know it, it'll be your senior night. Her plans after graduation are to attend the University of Kentucky, majoring in neuroscience on a pre-med pathway. She also plans to continue participating in cancer research through the Marquis Cancer Center. Senior Tessa Goebel. Senior football Raider number 3, Gabe Roberts. Gabe is being escorted tonight by Jeremy Roberts, Mikey and Sarah Sparks. Gabe has played football for 10 years. His favorite football memory is protecting Gotham with Quentin at team camp. His advice to the underclassmen is hard work builds confidence, and confidence determines performance. Gabe's plans after graduation are to attend Morehead State and pursue a degree in engineering. Senior number 3, Gabe Roberts. Senior number 14, Jared Potter. Jared is being escorted tonight by his parents, Mike and Wendy Potter. He's played football for 2 years. His favorite football memory is doing late-night up-downs at team camp because we were all pretending to be Batman. His advice to the underclassmen is to keep working hard and enjoying it while it lasts. His plans after high school is to enlist in the Army with an option 40 contract. Senior number 14, Jared Potter. Senior number 21, Mikey Hall. Mikey's being escorted tonight by his parents, Mike and Dusty Hall. Mikey has played football for 11 years. His favorite memory is dressing up with Q as Batman during team camp and saving the city. His advice to the underclassmen is no matter how much sleep you get, you'll never be prepared for morning practices. His plans after graduation are to study sports medicine and play college football. Senior number 21, Mikey Hall. Senior number 24, Briar Holbrook. Briar's been escorted tonight by his parents, Michael and Krista Holbrook. He's played football for 14 years, and his favorite memory is asking Mikey very politely to stop throwing stuff at 3 in the morning during team camp. His advice to underclassmen is to always be respectful to your coaches and listen. They know what they're talking about most of the time. His plans after graduation are to enroll in the lineman program at ACTC and become a lineman. Senior number 24, Briar Holbrook. Senior number 26, Gabriel Bernardo. Gabriel's being escorted tonight by his mother, Robin Ingram. Gabriel has played football for 7 years. His favorite football memory is when we recently beat Russell at Russell. Meeting some of my greatest friends from playing football and learning to play defensive line while being coached by my favorite coach, Coach Jones. His advice to underclassmen is to work hard and fight through adversity and to always stay committed to the team even if things aren't going the way you want it. His plans after graduation are to attend college and study sports medicine or law enforcement. Senior number 26, Gabriel Bernardo. Senior number 34, Ryan Carter. Ryan is being escorted tonight by his parents, David and Melissa Carter. He's played football for 5 years. His favorite football memory is when he got caught acting like Batman during team camp. Ryan's advice to the underclassmen is to make sure they always listen and pay attention to your coaches because they will help you in amazing ways. His plans after graduation are to pursue a career in welding and construction. Senior number 34, Ryan Carter. Senior number 50, Isaac Messer. Isaac is being escorted tonight by his parents, Mark Messer and Rebecca Skaggs, along with his sister, Katie Skaggs. Isaac's played football for 10 years, and his favorite football memory is midnight scrimmaging and fighting over a Gatorade towel at team camp. His advice to the underclassmen is never play scared. His plans after graduation are undecided on college, but he plans to major in business. Senior number 50, Isaac Messer. Senior number 52, Jackson Barker. Jackson is being escorted tonight by his grandmother, Rhonda Prater, and stepdad, Pete Prater. Jackson has played football for 7 years. His favorite football memory is getting Messer mad at team camp and fighting over the rope, causing both of us to headbutt like goats. His advice to the underclassmen is to work harder than the people that doubt to get the results that the doubters don't want. Jackson's plan after graduation are to play college ball and get a degree in the medical field. Senior number 52, Jackson Barker. Senior number 63, Cody Salmons. Cody is being escorted out by his parents, Junior and Diane Salmons. Cody has played football for 13 years, and his favorite football memory is Messer and Jackson's interaction at team camp. His advice to underclassmen is to always work hard and don't take it for granted because it goes by very fast. His plans after graduation are to attend college, but he is still undecided on where and what major. Senior number 63, Cody Salmons. Senior number 64, Ashton Moore. Ashton's being escorted tonight by his parents, Crystal Wagner and Wilbur Moore. Ashton has played football for 14 years. His favorite memory is beating Russell at Russell for the first time in school history and winning the district championship. His advice to underclassmen is to enjoy every moment. Time goes fast, and always listen to your coaches. His plans after graduation are undecided, but looking into coaching football at some level. Senior number 64, Ashton Moore. Senior number 72, Luke Thompson. Luke is being escorted tonight by his parents, Wade and Angie Thompson. He's played football for 12 years. His favorite football memory is the morning fun runs at team camp. His advice to underclassmen is to enjoy it while it lasts because time flies by. His plans after graduation are to attend KCU and major in nursing. Senior number 72, Luke Thompson. Senior number 80, Ashton Lewis. Ashton is being escorted tonight by his parents, Erica Lewis and Jerry Cartwright. He's played football for 6 years, and his favorite football memory is watching Coach Champ run to the sideline for a towel and slip and fall right into the mud. I think that's for all of us. Ashton's advice to underclassmen is that 4 years go by way faster than you think. Make it last and enjoy every moment. His plans after graduation are to attend the University of Kentucky for athletic training. Senior number 80, Ashton Lewis. Fans, at this time, I'd like to ask that you stand to your feet and give these seniors a round of applause to show our appreciation for their tremendous hard work and effort. Seniors 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and direct your attention for the presentation of the colors for tonight. Presenting the colors for this evening's event is our very own East Carter High School Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps under the supervision of Major Jennifer Stacy and Sergeant First Class David Morris. At right guard is Cadet Major Gabe James. At left guard is Cadet Captain Brooklyn McCormick. Presenting the state flag of Kentucky is Cadet Private Lily Hollingsworth. And carrying the colors of our great nation is Cadet First Sergeant Leighton Conley. Ladies and gentlemen, we do remind you and ask that you remain standing until the colors have been retired from the field following the performance of our national anthem. Your anthem is being presented tonight by the East Carter High School Band under the direction of Logan Skidmore.
That'll conclude tonight's senior festivities as we conclude with the band here at East Carter High School. We'll take a break. When we come back, look at some of the keys for tonight's game here on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Seaman, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back out here on Kool TV. Is still about 6 minutes left before we kick off. Martin County's made their way back onto the field. They're over on the far sideline. A couple players to watch for Martin County: Brock Messer, Madden Miller, Devin Maynard, Joel Stafford, Aiden Horn, and their stud Wells, number 53, on the defensive side. Kid that's been disruptive all season long for the Cardinals, and of course for East Carter. It all starts with Isaac Messer and Landon Yoke, Johnson, Roberts, Hall. That big offensive line, Holbrook, Carter, Fowl. I mean, just the names go on. And, this is the way it is. If East Carter comes out and plays like they did last week, I like their chances. Now, Martin County comes in red hot, winners of 3 of their last 4 games. Martin County leads the all-time series 5-4. And last year, East Carter made the trip to Inez, defeated Martin County 35-15. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll play a little football here in Grayson on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
Back out here on Kool TV is I got Travis to my right, and Travis and Ian to my left, and want to thank East Carter High School for putting this canopy up. It was pouring the rain there for about an hour. Travis and I look down to my left and my right, still a decent crowd. Of course, Cole Bramer wanted me to do a shout out, and that's the only reason why I'm doing it, because he told me to do it. No, I'm just kidding. So the last guaranteed game of the season, of course, East Carter will be at home next week, but it'll be in a playoff format. So winner go home, and we ought to be home, so we might as well win. As captains meet at midfield, trying to do a little lip reading here. So, trying to get the referees here. Referee Justin Royster, Jared Atkins, Gary Cornwell, and Jason Bradshaw. Tonight's crew as East Carter makes their way onto the field over here to the left. Martin County is the visitor, so they'll call the toss as the coin goes up in the air, and I believe East Carter has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. So Martin County will get the ball first, that very powerful offense who's been rolling over the last 3 games will face this East Carter defense who's been extremely just disciplined the last 3 or 4 games, and go back to the Fleming County game and Russell and throw in that Lewis County game, just a team that's kept everything in front of them, not allowed any big plays. Senior night here in Grayson, campus of East Carter High School.
Mustering in from sea, with a rollicking song he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously. His face is weather-beaten. He wears a hooded sash, with a silver hat about his head, and a bristling black mustache. He growls as he storms the country, a villain.
As East Carter is ready to make their way onto the field. District champs.
All right, fans. Senior night 2023. Let's make some noise for your East Carter.
And here come the Raiders. As we said, Martin County will get the ball first. They're going to go against this East Carter defense. It's really kind of flipped the switch from the first half of the season. Allowed a lot of big runs against their first opponent, Estill County, and played pretty well against Boyd County and just been inconsistent. But over the last 3 or 4 games, they have really just, like we said, flipped a switch. And one of the strongest points of this East Carter team has been the special teams. So talk about kickoff return, punt, punt return. As Coach Whitson has dialed that special teams in. Carter will tee this ball up on his own 40-yard line. 12 minutes go on the clock over to our left on Steve Womack Field scoreboard. Of course, I consider this to be one of the big three. There's three big games going on around the area tonight. Of course, you got East Carter and Martin County, Raceland and Lexington Christian, and Ashland and Simon Kenton. So glad you could join us tonight. The weather has not cooperated up until this point, as I believe the rain has moved out. But it rained and it poured for at least an hour while we were setting up our equipment, and finally has moved on. Carter approaches and kicks this one away. It's a good kick. Fielded at about the 12-yard line. Heading up to the middle of the field. Circles off to his right. Breaks a tackle at the 25. Still free, and he's going to be wrestled down. He might get to the 25, and that's where Martin County will start their first drive of the night. I believe they're going to mark him at the 24. First and 10, Martin County. Of course, tonight's weather brought to you by Ram Pharmacy. For all your pharmaceutical needs, see Ram Pharmacy in downtown Raceland. Per the Apple Watch, 68 degrees, and we'll just call it rain off and on. It probably rained a quarter of an inch over the last couple hours. First and 10, Martin County. Coming in that power eye set. Handoff goes straight up the middle of the fullback. East Carter having nothing to do with it. He may get across the 25, in between the 25 and 26, and that is it. So gain of 1 brings up 2nd and 9. Maybe even a half a yard. And they're going to spot it just inside the 25. Second and 9. Heavy set for Martin County under center. Hands it off. It's a power off to the right. A little bit of room. Gets close to the 35, maybe, across the 30, and it'll bring up a 3rd and about 4.
After the 31-yard line.
3rd and about 3.5. Very short 4. So this game goes along. You got to think the team with the advantage at the line of scrimmage will be the team to win tonight. It's kind of been that way for East Carter the last 3 or 4 weeks on this 3rd and 3. Second back through, gets the ball, and he's stuffed. Jackson Barker there to make the hit. And maybe even lose a yard. And to bring a 4th and 3, and probably a punting situation for Martin County.
This upcoming 4th down play.
Mikey Hall will be back deep to receive this punt. Snap is good. Punt is away. It's a good one. This one's going to circle off to the right. Mikey Hall's going to stay way away from it. It takes a huge Cardinal bounce and will bounce inside the 20 and die at the 19-yard line. Coach Tim Champlin not happy. Mikey Hall did not field that one. Kind of gave up 15 yards. But with the weather the way it is, probably just didn't want to try to catch a slick football, and you can't blame him. First and 10, East Carter, brought to you by Red 8RX Pharmacy in Greenup. So Martin County goes 3 and out their first drive. East Carter on the field for the first time tonight. And here comes Landon Yoke, 200 yards on the ground last week against Russell in that district championship game. Johnson's in the gun. He's got a receiver to his right. That's Gabe Roberts. Johnson, a little sweep off to the left, and he is stuffed, and he's going to lose a couple yards as number 53, Wells, shedded his block easily. He's going to loss of 4 to bring up 2nd and 14. Kind of those impact players. One of the impact players we talked about in the pregame is Wells on that defensive line. At linebacker position. A really, really good player. Martin County is by far, in my opinion, their best defensive player. Makes his presence known early. 2nd and 14. Same formation. Johnson in the gun. Yoke to his left. Gabe Roberts to his right. Handoff goes to Yoke. Straight up the middle. Yoke with a lot of room. Goes across the 20 to about the 22, 23-yard line. So he'll bring up a 3rd and medium.
Around the 23-yard line. Bring up 3rd down.
Good job there by that Raider offensive line. A gain of 7. They need 7 more here on this 3rd down. Johnson in the gun, Yoke to his left. 2 receivers to his left, Mikey Hall and Gabe Roberts. Johnson drops the throw. Sets up deep, throws across the middle. He's got Mikey Hall across the 40, 35 to the 40. It'll be an East Carter first down, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. You see that instant replay here on the Grayson Sporting Goods. Instant replay. Very calm in the pocket. Wasn't pressured. Good job by that offensive line, giving Johnson time to throw. He finds Mikey Hall across the middle for 15 yards, and East Carter first down. Johnson in the gun. Yoke lined up to his left. He's got Holbrook in the tight end position to his right and 2 receivers to his left, Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall. Now Holbrook comes in motion. Johnson calls for the ball. Handoff straight up the middle to Yoke. Yoke got a lot of room. Crosses midfield. They may not get him. Inside the 40, 30, 25, 20, and he's ran down inside the Cardinal 10-yard line.
Down inside the 10-yard line. Grayson Sanitation, first down.
You can see that on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. They're going to mark the ball actually at the 7-yard line. First and goal, East Carter, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. That big offensive line kind of starting where they left off last week at Russell. Carter has checked in at that H-back position. 2 receivers to Johnson's right. He's in the gun, heavy set. Now, handoff goes to Holbrook, straight up the middle, and he's going to get inside the 5. He's rolling across Cardinals, and he's going to get down to the 2-yard line. So 2nd and goal from the 2. Second and goal for East Carter. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. Holbrook comes in motion. 2 receivers to his left. You got to think this is going to Yoke again. Just a little shovel pass out to the left. Yoke puts his foot in the ground, dives forward, and he's going to be stopped just shy. They're going to mark this one at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. Brings up 3rd down.
So I believe in between the 1 and 2 is where the ball is going to be spotted on this 3rd and goal. I think it's 4-down territory. I don't think you try a field goal here, especially the wetness of the field. There's a lot that could go wrong here. I think you're 4-down territory here if they don't get it here. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. He's basically got trips over to his left. Handoff straight up the middle goes to Yoke, and he goes in. Touchdown, East Carter.
Touchdown, Raiders.
That touchdown is brought to you by Dr. Shannon Johnson Chiropractic. Let Dr. Shannon Johnson get you back in the game alive. East Carter deferred to the second half, made Martin County go three and out, and then take it 81 yards over 7 plays. And it is now 6-0 pending this extra point. Snap is down, kick is away. It looks good. It is good. 7-0. East Carter leads Martin County. 5:33 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back on Kool TV.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
Back out here on Kool TV. Just a very impressive opening drive there for the Raiders. Covered 81 yards over 7 plays. Kickoff. Carter sends this one. It's a line drive kick. Bounces at the 20 and fielded by Cardinal. He heads up the right side. He's got a lot of room over there. Tries to hurdle a Raider and is brought down at the 33-yard line. I believe the coaching staff wanted a flag for a hurdle, and actually that is illegal in the state of Kentucky, is a hurdling. So valid argument over there, but flag wasn't thrown either way. It'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals. They're going to start on their own 33-yard line. As the smoke from the fireworks kind of, with no wind or nothing, just kind of lingering there. 1st and 10, Martin County. Each Carter with that 4-man front, everybody right at the line of scrimmage. Handoff goes the 3rd man through, gets across the 35 to about the 36 or 37-yard line. It was cut down by number 14, Jared Potter.
Not down by Jared Potter. Gain of about 4 on the play.
Give him 4 yards. Second and 6 for Martin County. Almost called him Sheldon Clark earlier. That's showing your age. Handoff. Goes to the 2nd man through, who has a really good game. Messer almost had him in the backfield. This will move the chains for Martin County. They'll get their first down of the night. 4:47 left here in the first quarter. 1st and 10, Martin County. It goes across the 40 to about the 44-yard line. Of course, tonight's broadcast is brought to you part by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. 1st and 10, Martin County in that heavy set again. Counter play over to the right. They got a lot of room over there. Foul trying to run down a Cardinal, trying to get a number on him. I believe that was number 12, Horn, who takes it for another Martin County first down.
Martin County.
So we get some of the scoring updates in. Fleming County leads Greenup 7-0. Simon Kenton leading National. No, excuse me. They are tied at 7. First and 10, Martin County. This snap will go in Raider territory. Man comes in motion. Handoff goes to straight miss. 2nd man through. There's a fumble, and I believe East Carter has it, and they do. Just a little bit of a hiccup there on the exchange. And it'll cost Martin County, as you can see it on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Just a little bit of and you got to think that has to be a quality of the wet conditions out there. We got heavy rains in the pregame and the senior festivities, and quarterback and running back trying to exchange the ball there on the handoff. Martin County had put together a couple of really good runs there. But stalls out as East Carter's able to fall on a fumble. They're going to start this drive at the Cardinal 48-yard line. Johnson's in the gun, Yoke to his right. And he's got a receiver now in motion. That's Gabe Roberts. It's a jet sweep counter. They got a man wide open in the secondary. That's Mikey Hall. He catches it at the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, East Carter.
Number 21, 10, Marker Hall, first flight home throw, touchdown.
What a play call there by Coach Tim Champlin. Started out with a jet sweep to Gabe Roberts, who handed it to another Raider, who flicked it back to Johnson. Johnson finds Mikey Hall wide open down the middle of the field for a 48-yard touchdown pass. Snap is down, kick is away. It looks good. It is good. 14-0. Raiders lead over Martin County. We'll be back on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Approaches the ball, kicks this one deep, fielded by Cardle back at the 10. He's going to go across the 20 and driven down, run around the 22-yard line, and Martin County will start their third drive of the night. The last drive looked really good from the Cardinals. Picked up a couple of good first downs, had the ball near midfield, and I believe they actually took one snap in Raider territory. Lost it, a fumble. One play later, East Carter makes this 14-0. 4:02 still left here in the first quarter. First and 10, Martin County. They're in the shotgun formation now. Now they have a man coming in motion. Fakes the jet sweep, just the inside zone, straight up the middle. A lot of room. Good tackle over there by Mikey Hall, preventing more damage. If he gets past Mikey Hall, it may be 14-7. Tonight's game is brought to you by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's the Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Second and 2, on that 8-yard carry on first down. I believe by Brock Messer. Second and short, handoff straight up the middle. Now sweeping off to his left and stuffed. Potter met him right at the line of scrimmage, and he'll bring up a third down. He might get a yard. It'll bring second. It's 3rd and 2.
Miller on the carry. Number 14,
I believe that was actually Miller on the carry.
On the play, brings up 3rd down and 1.
Miller in the gun. He's got a running back to his left. Bobbles a snap. They put it on the ground again, and guess what? East Carter has it. Another fumble lost, and it's Jackson Barker again. Another Cardinal turnover. This time East Carter will have the ball on the Cardinal 31-yard line. And it's not been hits or, anything spectacular that's caused these fumbles. It's just having trouble with the handoff, having trouble with the handoff. I'm not sure if the ball's wet out there. It's slick. And, we're not really used to playing that way here on Friday nights, but East Carter doesn't look like it's really affecting them. Johnson dropping to throw. Rolls off to his right, throws, tries to get to Gabe Roberts just a little bit low and behind. We're going to give 2nd and 10.
Complete, brings up 2nd down and 10.
Clock will stop. 2:43 left here in the first quarter. Still waiting on some updates. We got some big games going on around the area. Johnson's going to be in the gun. He's got Yoke lined up to his left. Foul is checked in. 2 receivers to Johnson's left. Mikey Hall, Gabe Roberts, jet sweep to Foul. If he gets the edge, he's gone. Foul cuts it up in the middle of the field. Good job there by Martin County limiting that play, as that's been kind of a dagger in Tim Champlin's arsenal. Is decimated Russell a week ago and killed Lewis County with it. Of course, Ryland Fowl went 75 yards on a touchdown run last week on a jet sweep. So when he only gets 9 yards, that's a pretty good job there defensively for Martin County. As when Ryland Fowl gets an open field, there ain't many people that can run him down. He's got some serious speed. 3rd and less than a yard. Johnson's going to be in the gun. Lined up to his right is Yoke, and he's got 2 receivers to his right. You got to think this is going to Mr. Landon Yoke. Handoff straight up the middle to Yoke. He's got the first down inside the 20, inside the 15, inside the 10. Flag flies. He goes in. This is going to be a touchdown, but this is going to come back.
There's the flag on the play.
It's going to be a holding on Isaac Messers. So that's going to bring it should be a spot foul, so it would probably be a third and about 6 or 7 where the flag is at. See where that's at. Of course, first flag on either team tonight. East Carter called for pivotal holding calls in our last drive last week against Russell, and didn't matter. They weren't keeping nothing was stopping them from scoring that last drive. They were going to take 10 minutes. They had to, and they took 10 minutes. This brings up a 3rd and 8. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his right. 2 receivers to his right. I think you run it still. No, Johnson dropping a throw. Sets up deep. Throws. He's got Gabe Roberts wide open in the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown. It's Carter. Post route to Gabe Roberts.
Touchdown.
Really good route there by Gabe Roberts, and Johnson threw it at the exact perfect time. Oh, we've got another flag. Is they're going to back up? So back-to-back touchdowns off the board. I didn't see a flag. We didn't even see a call. Did you guys see a call or a flag? Apparently there was. Coach Tim Champlin didn't see it either, and he ain't happy about it. So we'll do, 2 touchdowns have been called off here on this drive. I'm not saying they weren't penalties, but just, if we score here and there's another flag, then 3rd and 20 now. Johnson in the gun, drops to throw. Sets up deep. He's in trouble, rolls off to his right, loses the football, and Martin County has it. So the break Martin County needed,
Fumble on the play, recovered.
and they'll have it 1st and 10. At their own, let's see where they mark this at their own 37-yard line. These Carter fans below me are not happy with its officiating crew. The thing about it is, though, we can always go back and watch the replay on Kool TV. That's the beauty of it, Travis. Did you know that? 1st and 10, Martin County trying to get a little momentum here. Trailing 14-0, still here in the opening quarter. Handoff goes to the second man through, and it's a nice run. Goes across the 40 to about the 41.
Carry up the middle out to about the 41-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second and 6. Of course, if you're just joining us, Martin County with 2 fumbles lost. Just not anything that East Carter has done in particular. East Carter's played good defense so far, but it's just fumbles on exchanges that have cost the Cardinals so far. Now bring up a 3rd and short. So we're trying to look and see if we can get some scores here. Ashland leads Simon Kenton. That game is tied at 14. Greenup leading Fleming 8-7. Pikeville leads Boyd County 8-0. McGoffin over Morgan 7-0. Haven't got an LCA or Raceland score. Of course, our good friend James Collier down in Ramland calling that one. As UK commit Cutter Boyles made the trip up 64. So 3rd and a yard. And it looks like Martin County is going to let the clock run out here in the first quarter. And after one, East Carter leads Martin County 14-0. We'll be back on Kool TV.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Caramel Boulevard in Grayson.
Back out here on Kool TV, Martin County will be facing a 3rd and short, so we flip ends of the field. They didn't have to go very far as the ball is close to midfield. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you in part by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. That's the Greenup County Public Library. On the last 3rd down and short, East Carter was able to stop Martin County in the backfield. Wishbone formation. Miller under center. Handoff to the 3rd man through. And he's got a first down, and he'll go down into Raider territory, down at the 49.
On the carry, out past the 50-yard line, brings up 1st down as a result of the play.
1st and 10, Martin County. Coach Tim Chample still fuming about those 2 holding calls as he kind of paces up and down the sideline right here below us. And I've been around Champ long enough to know when he's heated, and right now he's not happy. First and 10, Martin County. They got it at the Raider 49. Handoff. Straight up the middle. 2nd back through, and he's going to get down to maybe the 47. It'll be a short gain of 2. Martin County runs a really good offense. They've got a way that they kind of conceal the ball, and it's tough to really get a feel for who has it. Actually, they'll mark this back at the original line of scrimmage. So actually, I believe the fullback got that one. Or it was a really bad spot. I'm not sure. They do a really good job. The quarterback does a good job of concealing it. You're not really sure who has the ball at any time. Martin County's offensive line is not any slouches either. Some kids that can really move some weight. Same formation, Wishbone. Miller under the gun. Under center. He's dropping a throw. It's a sprint right. He's got a man open, and it's caught inside the Raider 40 by number 23, Brock Messer. It'll be a Martin County 1st down. So just a sprint right there out of that wishbone formation. He had a deep route and a route that kind of went 5 to 7 yards, and went to the sideline. Good job there by Messer. Good throw by Miller, and the Cardinals are in business. First and 10, Martin County. Sweep off to the left. East Carter got him in the backfield. Good job there by number 24, Briar Holbrook, setting the edge, and with the footing the way it is, Miller wasn't able to kind of put that foot in the ground and cut up field. Holbrook read it the whole way. It'll be a loss of 3, so 2nd and 13 now. Just a little counter over to the right, and I believe East Carter's got him again. And they got him for a loss, but interesting, they didn't call. Could have been a crackback or a hold over there as East Carter had him on the jersey, and then somebody came through and just cleaned him out while he was trying to make the tackle, and it happened right there in front of the refs. And bring up 3rd and 15. So a passing situation here for Martin County. 8:46, clock's rolling. East Carter kind of spread out just a little bit more than usual. Fakes the handoff. He's in trouble. Steps up in the pocket, throws down the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. Hand fighting kind of went back and forth there. Good job by the official just letting them kind of play it out there. Mikey Hall in coverage, and it'll bring up a punting situation for Martin County. So Martin County kind of did what they needed to do. They needed a touchdown, but picking up a couple of first downs there, moving the ball into Raider territory. And, I would say a lot of these Cardinals played both sides of the ball. But it kept the players that didn't on the sideline for extended time, get them a break. So a successful drive here. Now you can't let East Carter drive the field. The snap is bobbled. Now the punter's just going to roll off to his right and punts it. Really good play by the punter. A rugby-style punt. This one's going to bounce into the end zone, but regardless, the punter could have tried to run it or throw it out of bounds or, take a huge loss. Instead gets the punt away, and so far tonight, that has been the play of the game for Martin County. What a play, heads-up play by number 17. I'm going to get a name on this kid. Holy cow. I believe that is Damian Cheek. What a play. We kind of saw Isaac Messer do that at Bath County as the snap was low, kind of bobbled it, and tried to pick it up a couple of times and end up going all the way back in the end zone. If Isaac picks it up, and he probably scores if he just runs it. He kicks a rugby-style kick. It ends up being his best punt of the year, 65-yard punt. 1st and 10, East Carter. They got it at their own 20-yard line. Johnson's in the gun. Slant across the middle to Gabe Roberts. Roberts has it across the 25, and he's going to be marked down at the 30-yard line. Close to a Raider first down. It should be if they put the ball at the 20. And it will be brought to you by Red 8RX Pharmacy in Greenup. First and 10 Raiders. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. He's got 2 receivers. Split out to his left. That's Gabe Roberts and Mikey Hall. Mikey Hall is in the slot. And it's just a little shovel pass out to the right to get to Landon Yoke. And the official had a flag in his hand and just kind of put it in his waist. I'm not sure what he was going to call there. Either way, good job by that Martin County defense. No gain. Maybe a half a yard at that. 2nd and 10. Johnson's in the gun, Yoke to his right. Same formation, it's just flipped. He's got 2 receivers to his right. Holbrook in that that tight end position. Handoff. Yoke straight up the middle. Really good push there by that East Carter offensive line. Yoke will take it across the 35 before he's slung down at the 36. Bring up 3rd and medium. 6:53 left here in the second quarter. East Carter. If you're just now joining us, 2 touchdowns called back last drive. First was a Landon Yoke run as he broke a couple of tackles and got loose and went across the end zone. The next play, Johnson found Gabe Roberts on a post pattern directly down the middle of the field. That one was also called back. So Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. Handoff goes to Yoke, racing off to his right. And he's got the first down as he goes across the 40 to the 41 or 42-yard line. 1st and 10 East Carter.
No commentary to the 41-yard line. Result of the play. First down. Raiders.
Trying to find some of the scores from around here. Simon Kenton now leads Ashland 21-14. West Carter leads Rowan County 7-6, and LCA leads Raceland 13-0. 2 minutes left there in the first half. Pikeville and Boyd County still in a good game. Pikeville only leading Boyd County 8-0. Now 7 minutes left till halftime. 1st and 10 East Carter, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Johnson's in the gun. A sweep off to the left of Foul. Foul's in trouble. Good job by that Martin County defense. He's going to be dropped for a huge loss.
Loss on the play.
It'll be a loss of about 3 or 4. Bring up 2nd and long. 5:30 left here in this first half. East Carter leading 14-0. Second and 13 or 14. Johnson's in the gun. 2 receivers, basically a trips formation out to his left. He's dropping to throw, steps up in the pocket. He's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Back at the Raider 34-yard line.
Down at the 39-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and very long for the Raiders. Good job by that pass rush for Martin County. Was able to get upfield and kind of made Johnson step up in the pocket and made him uncomfortable and wasn't able to look downfield. He had guys probably open. Martin County only bringing 5 there, so 3rd and very long. Johnson in the gun. Yoke is checked back in. He's lined up to his right. Holbrook in the tight end position to his left. 2 receivers to his right. Hall and Roberts. Johnson calls for the ball. Rolls off to his right. He throws, and he has Gabe Roberts. You can't hang on. Right at the first down marker, and he'll bring up 4th and long, and they're going to put this one away. Roberts kind of had to dive over there on that far sideline for that pass. As Johnson trying to throw it on the run, just a little off target there. And punting situation there for East Carter. Back in punt formation, Isaac Messer. As the field begins to develop a little character, the grass has kind of gone away. It's just mud. What a punt there by Messer. It's going to hit at the Cardinal 35, take just a slight Raider roll, and it's going to die at the 30-yard line, and that's where Martin County will start their drive.
Martin County will begin. First down. Students and fans, we do ask that you please stay away from the trailer and the equipment in the corner of the facility, please. Thank you.
First and 10, Martin County. Miller in the gun. He's got 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Fakes the handoff. It's just a quarterback keeper the whole way. Each Carter's all over it, though. Jackson, Barker, Holbrook, and I believe Carter over there. So I'll stop him maybe for a loss of 1. Tonight's game is brought to you by James Do It Best Hardware. Scott Street and Olive Hill, open 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, and 8 to 4 on Saturday for all your hardware needs. See James Do It Best Hardware, proud to support local high school sports. Of course, West Carter will go on the road next week and play Lexington Catholic. East Carter will be back here hosting Pendleton County. 2nd and 10 for Martin County. Same formation. Receiver to his left and 2 to his right. Now he has a man in motion. It's a jet sweep over to the left. East Carter's all over it. There's just nothing there. Good job by Carter and Porter. It goes across the 30, maybe the 31. You got to think maybe Coach Tim Champion's going to use some of these timeouts, and he will. He'll call a timeout.
We have a
keep it right here.
taken on the field by East Carter.
So we look at some of the scores from across the area. LCA leading Raceland 13-0, 8:40 left in the half. Of course, 14-0 here. West Carter leads Rowan County 20-6. It is senior night here at East Carter High School, so glad you could join us as we were able to show the senior festivities there in the pregame. And not the last home game, guaranteed at least one more. Be heavy favorites next week as I talk about East Carter. Pendleton County has yet to win a game this year. They've been, I hate to say it, but I'm going to be blunt, lucky to put any points on the board at all during these games. And they're going to come in and kind of the place I've nicknamed Death Valley here at East Carter. One of the hardest places to play in all the area. Kind of up here on the hill, and over the past 3 or 4 years, it's just been extremely tough for opponents to come in here and win. And East Carter undefeated again at home this year so far. Martin County is trying to change that, but they're in a 14-0 hole as we speak. 3 minutes left here in the first half. They're going to face a 3rd and 10. Miller in the gun. 3 receivers to his left and 1 to his right. Calls for the ball. Drops to throw. He's in trouble. Flushed out to his right. Throws across the middle. He's got a receiver. It's caught at the Martin County 45. It'll be a 1st and 10. I believe that was Stafford.
After the 43-yard line. First down, Martin County.
Really good catch there by Stafford. They're going to mark him actually at the 43. Clock will run. 2:45. Just kind of sit down. East Carter was running a zone there. Just kind of sit down in the zone, and just nobody over there to cover him. 1st and 10, Martin County trying to get some points on the board here as we near halftime. Same formation. Miller hands off straight up the middle. No, he's going to pull it out of the running back's gut. He's going to be stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Holbrook and another Raider over on that far side, and we've got whistles and a official's timeout. Well, let's see what I believe somebody lost a helmet over there. Now the clock continues to run now as I believe it was an equipment issue, as I believe one of the Martin County players lost his helmet. 2nd and 10. 2 minutes exactly left here in the first half. Same formation. They started out on that very heavy set off balance 12-man personnel formation. Since then, they've been all shotgun, and they're going to get a false start here on Martin County. It's going to make it a 2nd and 15.
False start against Martin County.
I believe that's going to be the first flag on the Cardinals tonight. Graham down leads Fleming County 15-7. Pikeville and Boyd County tied at 8. 7:38 left till halftime. Miller in the gun. Drops in the throw. That's not Miller. As the ball kind of slips out of his hand, it should be a live ball. They're going to call it a fumble. We'll have to go back and look at that one. You can see it on your instant replay. It was very close to being a fumble here. Oh, I tell you, Martin County may have gotten away with one there. That sure looked like a fumble to me. It sure did. That kind of that quality of that slick ball. Of course, if you're just joining us, we got a lot of heavy rain in the pregame, and Martin County's already lost 2 fumbles tonight. Very fortunate that wasn't called a third. Martin County in the shotgun here. Fakes the run, now looking to throw. He's in trouble. Messer's got him. No. And this has to be grounding. How could this not be grounding?
That third down stop brought to you by Kings Farm.
Coach Tim Champlin not happy. Bring up fourth down. It shouldn't matter. Fourth down and long. Martin County will have to punt. Back deep to receive for the Raiders, number 21, Mikey Hall. Bad snap. This one will roll to the punter, who lets off a really good punt. It takes a huge Martin County bounce. This one's going to roll all the way inside the 15 and die at the 15-yard line. Mikey Hall had no chance of getting that one. That was almost looked like a pass coming off the foot. Nice spiral. And so if you're Coach Tim Champlin with 2 timeouts left, how aggressive are you here? You've got 2 touchdown lead. You can easily just run the clock out, go to the half, up 2 touchdowns. You get the ball to begin the second half, and you go from there. Knowing Coach Tim Champlin, they're going to be very aggressive here, trying to get the ball downfield. Of course, they had 2 touchdowns called back their last drive. One of those touchdowns, a very long 41-yard touchdown pass to Gabe Roberts on a post route. So they may go back to that one. First and 10, East Carter, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Johnson's in the gun. It's a counter over to Foul. Foul breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, goes across the 20, slung down at the 24-yard line.
Up to the 25-yard line.
A gain of 8. Clock is rolling. 1:17 left here in the first half. He's 14-0 East Carter. Now a single receiver to Johnson's left and right. He calls for the ball, dropping a throw. And just a lob down the near sideline, and it's tipped away. Nice defensive play there by the Martin County defensive back. He's not able to get a hand on that. Gabe Roberts walks into the end zone from about 75 yards out. Magoffin County leads Morgan County 21-0. Greenup leads Fleming 15-13. Johnson in the gun, Yoke to his left, 2 receivers to his left. He's got Holbrook lined up in that tight end position over to his right. Handoff goes to Yoke straight up the middle. Yoke's got the first down across the 30, a lot of room, 35-40. Finally cut down. Clock will stop, 56 seconds left here in the first half.
First down.
And Coach Tim Champlin's going to call a timeout, and we'll take it with him. We'll be back on Kool TV.
And we have a timeout taken on.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Border Sporting Goods has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders also has baits in every size and style with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Back out here on Kool TV. First and 10 East Carter, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. So with only 1 Raider timeout remaining, Johnson in the gun. They're going to try and take some shots downfield, I can guarantee you that. Holbrook motions over to Johnson's right. Johnson dropping to throw, sets up deep. Play fake, throws over on the far sideline, and this pass is intercepted. Going to have to get him down. Running it all the way back deep into Raider territory is number 13.
Kick off. Martin County. Turn, under the 30-yard line. First and 10 Cardinals.
I believe that was Maddox Johnson. Really good play there by him. Ball kind of hung in the air just a little bit. And Johnson makes Johnson pay. Martin County in business. 43 seconds left here in the first half. They'll have it at the Raider 30-yard line. Miller in the gun. He's got three receivers to his right. So trips to his right, one to his left, rolls off to his right, kind of stumbles a little bit, and passes low and takes a couple of skips and misses his intended receiver. Isaac Messer. Somebody was hanging on to his jersey, preventing him from getting in the backfield. Second and 10 for the Cardinals. Trips to the right and one to the left. Drops to throw. Setting up deep. Throws down the middle of the field. This one's going to hang way up in the air, and a couple of Raiders were able to converge on the ball and knock it down incomplete. I believe that was Mikey Hall and Potter trying to hit the seam there. Each Carter runs that cover 3 quite a bit. And Russell was able to get a couple of really big pass plays down the seam last week. Finally, Potter was able to kind of move over from that safety position to kind of deflect those seam passes last week. So I'm sure that's something that Martin County has seen on tape and practiced a little bit more than normally this week in practice. Third and 10, 31 seconds left here in the first half. East Carter's scored 14 points in the first 5 minutes. Since then, we've been scoreless. Martin County trying to get some points on the board. Trips to the right, one to the left. Handoff goes straight up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed. And I don't think that Martin County's going to call a timeout. I think they may just take this to the half. Or maybe just call a timeout, and he won to the end zone here. Fourth down. Greenup now leads Fleming County 22-13. Pikeville leads Boyd County 15-8. Simon Kenton and Ashland tied at 28 there in the first half. So I believe Martin County has called timeout. Kind of thought that they would there with 1 second left.
There was a timeout taken by Martin County with 1 second on the clock. The fans, this fourth down play upcoming.
So it'll be a fourth down, which don't matter. You're going to have one untimed down anyways. (14-0) East Carter, and it's just been a game that Martin County with 2 huge fumbles there in the first quarter. Costly fumbles. One of them was actually inside their own 30. And East Carter's been able to capitalize on that. East Carter has also had 2 back-to-back plays called back for touchdowns. And since then, there's only been 1 foul against either team. So pretty crazy. Back-to-back penalties on back-to-back plays. But since then, it's been pretty clean. So 1 untimed down here. Anything could happen. Martin County one last breath here in the first half. Dropping to throw. Just going to heave this one to the end zone. And no one's home. And that'll be the end of the first half. 14-0, East Carter leads. We'll be back on Kool TV.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Back out here on Kool TV, as I believe we may have some more halftime festivities, as it is senior night here, and we want to show all our seniors, regardless if they are in the band or they run cross country or whatever they do. They play football. Their senior night is just as important as anybody else's, and we will show them all.
Fans, at this time, we'd like to take a few moments and recognize some seniors here at East Carter from the East Carter High School Band. The first senior that we would like to recognize tonight is Stephen Copeland. Stephen is the son of Rebecca and David Copeland and the grandson of John and Sheila Pennington and Ray and Diane Copeland. He's been a member of the Raider Band for 7 years. After graduation, he plans to attend the University of Kentucky and study mechanical engineering. His favorite memory from band is being in the stands during the football games and calling out big boy plays when the football team does well. He would like to send a special thank you to Mr. Skidmore for always pushing him to be better and being a role model he could always look up to. Senior Stephen Copeland. Our next senior, Blake Crum. Blake is the son of Corey Hamburg and the grandson of Terry and Harlan Coltmeyer and Don and Robin Hamburg. Blake has been a member of the Raider Band for 7 years. After graduation, Blake plans to attend Morehead State and study photography. His favorite memory from the high school band is all the times that we jammed out to music on bus rides to the playoff games. Blake would like to send a special thank you to Mr. Skidmore for putting up with me for this long, and my mom for always supporting me, and Preston for being there when I needed him. Senior Blake Crum. Senior Callan Dyer. Callan is the son of Carrick and Christy Dyer and the grandson of Sandy Cromer, Ramona Salyer, and Ceta Dyer. Callan has been a member of the Raider Band for 7 years, and after graduation he plans to attend UK and study computer science and engineering. Callan's favorite memory from band is finding a whole McDonald's meal in the band room ceiling. Callan would like to send a special thank you to Preston Shepard for pushing me to be a better musician outside of school. Senior Callan Dyer. Senior Noah Porter. Noah is the son of Terry and Stacy Porter and the grandson of Diane and Rick Davis and Nancy and Louis Porter. Noah's been a member of the Raider Band for 7 years. After graduation, he plans to attend UK and study general surgery. Noah's favorite memory from band is the 2021 All-State Concert Band Competition. Noah would like to send a special thank you to himself for showing up sometimes, and Brandon Wagner for also showing up sometimes. Senior Noah Porter. Senior Preston Shepard. Preston is the son of Furman and Beth Shepard and the grandson of Butch and Donna Gollihue and Furman and Jeannie Shepard. Preston has been a member of the Raider Band for 7 years. After graduation, his plans are undecided, but they will be amazing. Preston's favorite memory from band is when the whole band calculated how many rubber bands would be needed to launch Ben Porter to the sun. Preston would like to send a special thank you to Mr. Skidmore, who has been his favorite teacher for the past 7 years and has made school a much more memorable and fun experience. Senior Preston Shepard. Senior Keely Stewart. Keely is the daughter of Tabitha Stewart and the granddaughter of Loretta Hall and Ernie Hall. Keely has been a member of the Raider Band for 7 years. After graduation, she plans to go into the field of education. Keely's favorite memory from band is when she got some band members to dance to the Hey song with her. She would like to send a special thank you to her parents for forcing me into band in the first place, her mama for doing her best to attend every event. She would lastly like to thank Mr. Skidmore for making band a fun experience. She has certainly learned more than she thought from this amazing band journey. Senior Keely Stewart. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for our seniors of 2023 at East Carter High School Band.
Of course, that will conclude the senior night festivities. We met the football player seniors in the pregame, and now the band seniors here at the half. And this class will go down as one of the most memorable in East Carter history for their success on and off the field. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Fall hunting season is here, and Border Sporting Goods has your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reloading supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Welcome back to East Carter High School. High atop Steve Womack Field. We're at the half. East Carter leads 14-0 as we look at some area scores. Just got an update. Magoffin County now leads Morgan County 27-0. Greenup 22. Fleming County 20. 35-28, Simon Kenton leads Ashland. All three of those games in the first half still. No defense forgot to show up there at Putnam Stadium. The Magoffin County score, a little surprising. Morgan County's had a pretty good year so far, so I did pick Magoffin County to win that game, but I didn't think they'd win it like this. Of course, they've gotten a couple players come back from injury, and they really kind of flexed their muscles there in the second half of the season. 5 minutes still left in the half, and they'll probably add 3 more minutes to it. A first half that you can't say was really dominated by East Carter. They had a couple of touchdowns called back. Yes, they lead 14-0. Martin County had some good drives, just weren't able to put any points on the board. You could tell they're more comfortable with keeping the ball on the ground. They don't want to throw the ball unless they have to. Only about 500 or 600 yards passing total on the season. So they made a couple of good throws there to set them up for an opportunity for a lob in the end zone there in the first half. Just weren't able to connect. And East Carter will receive this second half kickoff. I think if East Carter comes out, they drive the field, they go in and punch it in, then Martin County's in a situation where that's going to be a really tough hill to climb, considering you haven't put anything on the board the entire first half. But Martin County's got some kids that are just absolutely phenomenal. And if you're just now joining us, you need to go back in the first half. I believe the punter, Cheeks, his last name, made a play that is worthy of a Sports Center top 10 play. The snap was bad. It was low, kind of rolled back to him. He picked it up, was in deep trouble. A couple of Raiders converged on him. He rolled off to his right. It looked like he was going to run for a second and just dropped it down and rugby style kicked it deep and was able to get a touchback. And I'll tell you, if he doesn't get rid of that, let's just say he throws it out of bounds or he fumbles or gets tackled, East Carter probably scores. It's 21-0. So those are things you'll look back on, especially if Martin County's able to come out a half and put a touchdown on the board, make it 14-7. So we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll look at some of the keys for the second half here on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales, where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
State Senator Robin Webb would like to congratulate all the teams who made it to the 16th Regional Tournament and wish all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staffs the very best of luck in this year's tournament. State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on the hardwood, and will always strive to put our youth and children first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Again, have fun and good luck at this year's regional tournament from your State Senator Robin Webb.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginnings@racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Gear up for the ultimate football experience at Clark's Pump and Shop. Score big with our winning selection of savory chips, dips, snacks, and a variety of hot and cold beverages to fuel your game day excitement. When it comes to satisfying your hunger and thirst, we've got your game day covered. So before the next coin toss, make a winning move and shop at Clark's Pump and Shop, where Bluegrass fans fuel their excitement. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV, both teams have made their way back onto the field and are warming up, getting stretched out. Looking at some of the keys here for the second half. First for Martin County, I think that they need to capitalize on these drives. They're able to get multiple first downs, just not able to get any points out of it. It seems like East Carter's kind of that bend but don't break defense. And I don't know how well Martin County special teams are, but I don't think field goals are going to do them a whole lot of good as they're down 14 right now. They may be in a situation later in the game where field goal may do them well, but as of right now, the main goal for Martin County, you can't let East Carter get any points on the board here on this first drive of the third quarter, and you've got to sustain a drive. You get 2 or 3 first downs, and then you run a play, you lose 4 yards, and then the drive's over. They was only able to pick up 1 out of their first 5 third downs of 5 or more there in the first half, and for East Carter, we've seen that Martin County's kind of content with running that man coverage, and one of the better pass plays that we've seen didn't count was a Gabe Roberts post route where Johnson found him in the back of the end zone, and so look for East Carter trying to mix up a little bit of the route running for trying to get some of the defense out of the box and allow Landon Yoke to kind of gash them a little bit. But I think the game will ultimately be decided up front and how Landon Yoke runs in the first half. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll play second half here on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Back out on here on Kool TV as we're ready to start the second half. East Carter will receive the kick. And one thing to mention here, East Carter, if they don't lead the state in kickoff return touchdowns, they got to be in the top 10. As Ryland Fowl, Gabe Roberts, and Mikey Hall have all returned kicks so far this year. So interesting to see how Martin County approaches this. Do you give East Carter the short field, kind of that pooch kick, and let them field it at the 35 and give them that short field, or do you kick it deep and kind of take your chances and say, hey, you know what, if they return the kick, they return the kick. So kind of a crossroads here for Martin County is the special teams return unit for East Carter is top notch. As it looks like Coach Whitson's kind of got his hands team out there as Yoke and a couple other ones are checked in, and you got to think they're going to either be the up backs or that front line expecting that onside kick as Martin County an extended huddle over there. So I expect an onside kick here. Honestly, I think that Martin County's in one of those positions. If they are able to get the onside kick, a huge momentum boost for them. And they don't have to worry about East Carter being on offense and potentially making this game a 3-score game. We've seen when Russell played East Carter last week, they just flat kicked it out of bounds. The first 3 times they kicked it off to East Carter. I mean, they had no intention of kicking this one as a pooch kick. It didn't even, one time, it didn't even go 3 yards downfield. It just went directly to the right and out of bounds. So this special teams unit for East Carter has put the area on notice for their returning abilities. That hands team is up there. As some of the numbers I see Beeson and Potter and Holbrook and Bernardo on that front line. Martin County getting ready to kick this one away. This one's kicked. It's going to go over to the right. They kicked it to Gabe Roberts, who splits the defenders. Good job by Martin County's kickoff coverage team as Gabe Roberts able to get across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Then East Carter will start their first drive here in the second half, leading 14-0. Interested to see how Coach Tim Champlin tries to attack this Cardinal defense here in the second half. They had big opportunities downfield, and you got to give the credit near the end of the first half. The secondary for Martin County really tightened up their defense and didn't allow anything downfield. Johnson's in the gun, Yoke to his right. He's got a single receiver out to his left. It's Mikey Hall. Handoff goes to Yoke, straight up the middle. Yoke met right at the line of scrimmage by Wells and a couple other Cardinals. He'll get maybe a yard. I'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Short gain on the play brings up 2nd down.
I believe they're actually going to give him 2, so 2nd and 8.
Fans, this third quarter is being brought to you by Papa John's of Grayson.
Johnson's going to be in the gun. He's got Mikey Hall to his right, Gabe Roberts split out to his left. Holbrook in that tight end position and Yoke to his left. Calls for the ball. Throws over to his right. He's got Mikey Hall up across the 45 to the 46 or 47-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 East Carter. Brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy.
First down, Raiders.
Really good ball there from Johnson. And you got to think this is kind of that chisel effect. They're going to throw these short routes, and eventually one of these Cardinal corners are going to try to jump him, and Johnson's going to pump the ball, and he's going to have a couple of guys wide open downfield. Johnson's in the gun, Yoke to his left. Receiver to his right and his left. Handoff straight up the middle to Yoke. Breaks a tackle and is drugged down, but not after he gets into Cardinal territory. It'll be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Yoke on the carry. After the 48-yard line. 2nd down.
Johnson's in the gun, 2 receivers to his left. Holbrook in that tight end position. Yoke still checked in. Now foul comes in motion. Handoff goes to Yoke. Yoke's got a lot of room inside the Cardinal 40, inside the 30. He's loose, 35, 20. Over on the far sideline and dragging Cardinal defenders to the 15-yard line. So something we kind of mentioned there in the pregame, that big offensive line for East Carter's kind of leaning a little bit more against that very, very talented defensive front for Martin County. Of course, Martin County went to Prestonsburg earlier this year and really just hammered the Black Cats 44-0. So this is a team that's no slouch. Johnson in the gun, Yoke to his left, receiver to his left and right, Mikey Hall and Gabe Roberts. Now foul comes in motion, jet sweep. Tries to cut it up. Good job by that Martin County defense. We just got a scoring update at the half. West Carter leads Rowan County 34-13. Pikeville leads Boyd County 15-8 at the half, and Simon Kenton and Ashland tied at 35 at the half. 70 total points in the first half. Wow. Johnson in the gun, Yoke to his left, receiver to his right and his left. Handoff goes to Yoke, straight up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and is drugged down from behind as he just gets inside the 20 to maybe the 18 or 19-yard line. Third and long incoming for the Raiders. You got to think, I don't think East Carter's going to try to line up and kick a field goal here. They might, but the way the field conditions are, it's very wet and slippery. We've seen a couple of lost fumbles just off exchanges tonight. I don't see him lining up and trying a field goal here. You may just see 2 shots to the end zone. Eight minutes exactly left here in the third quarter. Clock continues to run. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke in the backfield. 2 receivers to his left. Gabe Roberts, Mikey Hall. Hall in that slot. Look for a slant here. Johnson rolls off to his right, steps up, and he looks to throw, and he's lost the ball. Martin County had it just for a second, lost it again. I believe Martin County was able to get back on it. Johnson with his second fumble of the night. Martin County gets the turnover they needed.
Recovered by Martin County.
Johnson rolled off to his left and kind of stepped up, kind of got caught in between. He was going to run it or throw it and just got hit the wrong time. And now both teams with 2 turnovers apiece. East Carter with their 3rd turnover of the night. Martin County will take this ball at their own 23-yard line. 1st and 10, Martin County. A lineman's dream. He was heading upfield. He was going to go to the house. That's a memory he'll have the rest of his life. Martin County 1st and 10. Handoff goes to the second man through, who gets close to the 30-yard line. I believe they're going to mark him at the 29, a gain of maybe 6, and bring up 2nd down. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by J.D. Flooring of Greenup. For all your carpet and flooring needs, see the good folks at J.D. Flooring. 2nd and 4 for the Cardinals. 7 minutes left here in this third quarter. Heavy set for Martin County. Handoff goes to second man through, and it's a quarterback keeper. Messer didn't even allow him to hand the ball off, and he's going to hammer Martin County for a big-time loss.
3rd down stop is brought to you by Queens Farm.
We're going to give him forward progress at about the 26. And Isaac Messer's one of those guys, kind of been one of my favorite players to watch anywhere in the whole entire state over the last couple of years. A guy that has just dominated lines of scrimmage regardless of where he plays at, and really just had a presence there. I'm not sure if he split a gap or kind of just beat his man one-on-one, but either way, Messer makes what would be a 3rd and short, a 3rd and medium. Miller now in the gun. He's got trips to his left and a receiver to his right. Drops the throw. Looks over to his right. Throws it deep. This one's batted into the air, and it's going to fall down incomplete. And Martin County will have to punt. So Martin County was able to get a big fumble recovery after East Carter was knocking on the door. Not able to do anything with it. And East Carter, by all indications, are going to get this football back. Back deep to receive for East Carter, Mikey Hall and Gabe Roberts. Looks like maybe East Carter kind of in that safe formation. They're not going to try to block any punts or just not allowing any fake punts anyways. Kick is away. It's a low one. This one's going to have fielded by Gabe Roberts, who circles off to his right. Breaks a tackle, goes across the 40 and maybe the 42 or 43-yard line, and that's where East Carter will start their second drive here in the second half. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Kurt can take care of all your insurance needs, home, health, and vehicle. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. First and 10, East Carter, brought to you by Red 8RX Pharmacy in Greenup. Do a little weather update here. We did one in the beginning of the game. It's completely different weather now as it's kind of spitting rain. It's not raining anymore. 66 degrees per the Apple Watch. I still can't see the stars, so cloudy skies, I would assume. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. He's got Gabe Roberts lined up out to his left. Now Holbrook comes in motion. Mikey Hall out to his right. Handoff goes to Yoke, straight up the middle. Breaking tackles. Breaking another tackle. Goes across the 50 into Cardinal territory at the 49-yard line. Close to a Raider first down.
Ends up second down and 1.
Of course, we're glad that everybody could join us here tonight. Of course, the weather was just not good, Travis. We want to thank East Carter High School for putting up this canopy up here. As I kind of was talking to Champ there before I came out here, I said, do I need to bring my canopy? And he said, absolutely not. We have a canopy, and we're going to put it up. So shout out to East Carter High School here on senior night, leading 14-0. The last guaranteed game, Travis. Of course, next week we start playoff, and we'll cut the field in half after one game. Johnson in the gun, handoff, goes to Yoke. Yoke being very patient. Maybe gets a couple of yards, but I think it'll be enough for a Raider first down, and it will be. Brought to you by Red 8RX Pharmacy.
47-yard line. First down, East Carter.
And East Carter with a 2-touchdown lead's content with just these little 3 or 4 yard runs, taking more time off the clock because the scheme that Martin County runs, unless they connect to one of those big passes, which is possible, they take a lot of time each drive, unless they break a huge run, which is also possible. But when you run that big pro-style offense that Martin County runs, you normally will win the time of possession, but sometimes that's not a good thing. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his right, receiver to his right and his left. Handoff straight up the middle goes to Yoke. Good job there by that. And the ball is loose again. It's still loose, and I think East Carter was able to get on it. Yoke broke a couple of tackles. Somebody came in there and ripped it out, and it'll be a huge loss. It'll bring up second, and I think maybe 18, maybe even 19. So heads-up play by the Raiders. You don't want to fumble, but Martin County had a chance there. You get the ball in Raider territory, then you're in some business, but not able to capitalize. The ball has been really fumbled around by both teams tonight. Martin County with 2 early fumbles there in the first quarter. Since then, they've kind of cleaned it up, both coming on exchanges. East Carter's Johnson's lost 2 fumbles, thrown a pick, and now Landon Yoke loses one. Almost the 4th Raider turnover of the night. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke lined up to his left. Holbrook, Hall, and Roberts lined up to his left as well. Passing situation. Johnson dropping to throw. Throws across the middle. No one's there. Kind of threw it in between Hall and Roberts, and it'll fall down incomplete. 3rd and very long. That's Johnson over here getting the play call from Coach Tim Champlin. East Carter's been looking for that deep play since they connected on a long post route for what they thought was a touchdown, but eventually was called back. But since then, give credit where credit's due. Martin County has not allowed anything to get behind him since then. Johnson's in the gun on his 3rd and very long. Now foul comes in motion. Handoff goes to Yoke straight up the middle. Good job by that Martin County defensive front. That was Wells. Ball goes across the 45 to the 46, and it'll be a punting situation for East Carter. Of course, the majority of the games around the area are at the half. Just got an update. LCA leads Racel 26-0. So we expected that, Travis. LCA, one of the better teams in the entire state, regardless of class. Messer back to punt. Snap is down. Kick is away, and it's a monster punt. This one's going to hit at the 15 and die as it took kind of a Martin County bounce there. So what a punt there by Isaac Messer.
Punt goes out of bounds about the 15-yard line. Cardinals.
And we saw Isaac Messer kind of warming up in the pregame with the punts, and a couple of the punts he had just in the air went 50 yards. So really good punt there for Isaac Messer, able to kind of take a little steam off of it and pin Martin County deep in their own territory. They'll start their own 15-yard line, desperately needing points, kind of trying to put a little pressure here on East Carter. Thus far, East Carter just, they're been keeping everything in front of them, and Martin County's had the opportunity, just haven't put it across the goal line. Partially, you got to give East Carter's defense credit. Since the Fleming County game, they flipped the switch, and since then they have played really good, especially you mentioned the names like Potter and a couple other ones. This one's a designed run over to the right, to the left, and he's going to lose yardage way back behind the line of scrimmage. They'll bring up a second and long.
Second down and 12.
Think about Martin County, and I'm an old man anymore, and it makes me, I remember back in the day when it was Sheldon Clark and the powerhouse they used to be. I'm telling you, you did not want to play Sheldon Clark back in the day. They were in that same district as Belfry for many years. I remember Sheldon Clark playing in state title games. I mean, they were a program there for a while that just really you hated to see on your schedule. And I think that Coach Muncie and his staff are getting them back to where they need to be at. Just not quite there yet, but they're building. Good job, open field tackle there. Bring up third and medium. I believe it was, if I'm not mistaken, 2009 was the last time they played in the state championship game. Of course, they played, I'm not sure, I can't remember who they played, but that team was really, really good. I remember that team, really good. Of course, I'm extremely familiar with Inez and the Rock and that area down there. Shout out to Josh Horn, who's over to my left, a good friend of mine who works at Martin County Schools. Snap unexpectedly comes to the quarterback. He's going to roll off to his right. He's got some room. This one's going to come back, though. Holding is going to deflate this one. I believe Salmons was kind of drugged down.
There's a flag on the play.
I believe Ashton Moore was drugged to the ground, trying to kind of fix his jersey a little bit. This will bring up a fourth and maybe about 3 or 4, or let's see what Coach Tim Champlin does here. He's going to decline the penalty, and it'll bring up 4th down. And Martin County's going to punt. Well, they're saying they're going to punt. Eventually, you're not going to be able to punt. You're going to start having to go for these. I don't think it's a time yet. Only down 2 scores, but with a minute left here in the third, you're getting closer to that situation. Back deep to receive, only a single receiver back now is Mikey Hall. 10 minutes left in the third. Ashland and Simon Kenton still tied at 15. Pikeville and Boyd County 15-8. As official hits the deck. And we get whistles and not sure what the call was here. I believe his knee went down. I believe the punter's knee went down there. Well, I hope the official's okay. That's kind of one of those non-contact plays that you kind of worry about people with the field conditions the way they are. You hurt a knee or an ankle or something. So his knee went down. He went down to field the punt and gained possession and was able to touched his knee down. So a huge mistake for Martin County. So East Carter will start this drive on the Martin County 10-yard line, 1st and goal. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left, 2 receivers to his right. Mikey Hall way out here to his left. Handoff goes to Yoke. Running off to his right. He may go in. He dives and just shy of the end zone. See where they mark this one at. It's on the far sideline over in the corner. I believe it's going to be marked right at the 1-yard line. Maybe the 2. And they're going to mark it right at the 2. East Carter trying to make this a 3-possession game as we close in on that 4th quarter. Under 10 seconds. See if they get a playoff here. Be close. I don't think they're going to be able to. Snap. Handoff goes to Yoke. He dives, and did he go in? Yes, he did. Touchdown, East Carter. As the horn sounded on the third quarter. It is now 20-0, pending this extra point by Carter, who has been Mr. Automatic. I just jinxed him. Mr. Automatic on extra points here recently, and credit to the offense. He's kicked a lot here recently. So practice makes perfect. Carter's had a lot of extra point practice here lately, trying to make this 21-0. Snap is down, kick is away. It looks good, and it is good. 21-0. East Carter leads Martin County. We'll be back on Kool TV.
A significant number of people are both dehydrated and lacking the proper nutrients their body needs to function optimally. Intravenous therapy is a great way to refresh, refuel, and recover from the stresses of life. Bluegrass Drip offers intravenous therapy as well as aesthetics procedures that help remodel and replace collagen, all in a very relaxing atmosphere. For more information, call 205-285-1642 or go to bluegrassdrip.com. That's Bluegrass Drip Wellness and Aesthetics.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV, as it is now 21-0. The horn sounded there at the end of the third quarter. Didn't slow down Landon Yoke. He breaks the plane and goes across. Just a 10-yard drive as Martin County, if you're just joining us, was back in punt formation. The snap kind of was a little bit low, and the punter tried to get down and field it and was able to get both hands around it. Unfortunately, his knee was on the ground, and East Carter was able to take it 10 yards and 3 plays, and now we sit at 21-0 with 12 minutes up on the clock to our left. Carter has this one teed up and boots it away. It's a good kick. Way off to the left, fielded by Cardinal at the 10, 20, 30. A lot of room over on the far sideline. Goes across the 30, 35, and they're going to mark him down at the 36 or 37-yard line. That's where Martin County will start this drive. Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by the Greenup County Public Library with branches in Flatwood, South Shore, and the main branch in downtown Greenup. Books, movies, and so much more. The Greenup County Public Library. First and 10, Martin County. Now you're in a position where if you're in a fourth and anything less than 10, you got to go for it. You're down 3 scores here in the fourth. You got to try to find some type of play that shifts the momentum kind of in your favor. East Carter with 11 bodies in the box, expecting to run the whole way. Handoff. Goes the second man through, who breaks a tackle. Ball is loose. East Carter has it. Holbrook picks it up after Isaac Messer was able to get his hands in there and strip that one away. Looks like Holbrook may have been checking up just a little bit there. Looks like Holbrook is shaking up just a little bit. While they tend to him, we'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of of luck this season.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back out here on Kool TV, Holbrook was able to get up and, under his own power, walk off the field, and he was smiling, so I think he's going to be okay, which is great news for East Carter. Johnson in the gun, Yoke in the backfield. Handoff goes to Yoke straight up the middle. Racing off to his right. He's got a lot of room inside the 30, 25, lowers his shoulder and steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 East Carter, brought to you by Red 8 RX Pharmacy.
25 line. First down, Raiders. Fans, this fourth quarter is being brought to you by Johnny's Pizza.
LCA leads Raceland 27-6. Boyd County and Pikeville now 22-8. 4:25 left in the third quarter. Ashland Simon Kenton still tied at 35. 7:40 left in the third quarter. Greenup leads Fleming County 29-20. Interesting. You don't usually see 29 in football. So Johnson's in the gun. Yoke to his left. 2 receivers to his left. 1 to his right. Now dropping a throw. He's just going to throw a go ball to Gabe Roberts, who catches it wide open. Touchdown, East Carter.
Gabe Roberts. Touchdown brought to you by First Line Home Care.
East Carter came out in a different formation. They came out with 4 wide receivers instead of their normal 2 or 3, and it really confused the secondary of Martin County. And the one person that you didn't want to leave wide open, you had to pick your poison, either Mikey Hall or Gabe Roberts. They leave Gabe Roberts wide open. What a pass there by Johnson, who finds him in the end zone. Is able just to run right underneath it, and it's 27-0, 11 minutes left here in the fourth. Carter's in to try this extra point. Snap is down, kick is away, and it is good. 28-0, East Carter leads. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Rev up your autumn adventure and refuel at Clark's Pump and Shop. Make a pit stop and treat yourself to our assortment of snacks and drinks. Clark's Pump and Shop has the perfect treats to satisfy your fall cravings. From our seasonal lattes and iced coffees to specialty donuts and desserts. Don't just fuel up your vehicle, fuel your taste buds at Clark's Pump and Shop, your ultimate road companion. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Back out here on Kool TV. It is senior night here at East Carter, and I just wanted to say a couple of things. Of course, I've been with East Carter all season long. It's been a true pleasure, and just something I look forward to each Friday night, coming to cover this team. They've been just so much fun to watch how they've evolved this season, and this one is a grounder straight up the middle. Martin County will have good field position to start this drive. They get it up to their own 43-yard line. Just been a true pleasure to cover this team this year, and been with them all season long. Went to Boyd County, went to Estill County, we even went to Bath County. Just truly blessed to be in the position that I am to come out here and cover this team, and just get a couple more home games, but very, very fortunate. 1st and 10, Martin County. Miller's in the gun. He's got 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Handoff goes straight up the middle, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up second and 8 or 9.
Short gain on the play brings up second down and 8.
Of course, East Carter will be back here at home next week. We will be here. I'm not expecting the temperatures to be as warm or it to be as wet, but it might be. Pendleton County, a team that's, let's just call it what it is, not real good. It's going to make the trip here to Grayson, a.k.a. Death Valley, and take on this Raiders team that's red hot right now. Pendleton County comes in 0-10, so a little shovel pass off to the right. And we're going to get a hold as a Raider was tackled in the backfield.
Holding against Martin County.
And this will make what was a 2nd and 8, 2nd and 18. So fairly clean game for both teams. Not a lot of flags have been thrown, so that's what you like to see is a clean game and kind of let the kids decide it on the field, and not been any cheap shots, personal fouls by either teams, and you got to give credit to where credit's due. And talk about Josh Muncie at Martin County, who I've come to know pretty well, and his staff, and Coach Tim Champlin here at East Carter. I can tell you right now, they won't put up with it. They just won't. And the types of programs they run, that's why they're successful every year. In the gun, handoff goes to the back on a fake jet sweep, and not a whole lot of room there. Seems like just a couple weeks ago we were at Boyd County High School for Media Day, and of course we had 18 schools there who brought their captains, and we all ate lunch together and was able to talk to all these kids. And it was 96 degrees that day, and we got a thunderstorm that came in right around 2 o'clock just as we locked the gates behind us. And I'm telling you, it was probably the worst thunderstorm we had all summer long. But what a great day that was. And of course, Martin County and East Carter both a part of that. And just hate to see the season wind down. Just Martin County 3rd and long, throws across the middle. It's a good pass, and it's batted down by Potter, and it's intercepted. Mikey Hall intercepts it on the ball kind of ricocheted off Potter's arm and went straight in the air. Mikey Hall will come down with it and bring it back to midfield. You see it on your instant replay. We want to talk about a kid. I had a couple of people message me. I had a couple people message me at halftime and during this week about the way that Potter has played at that safety position. Man, he's been phenomenal, especially the second half of the year. Of course, we want to give a shout-out to Scott Mann, watching from southeastern Tennessee, and shout out to him. Glad to bring you tonight's game. 1st and 10 East Carter, brought to you by Red 8RX Pharmacy. Johnson's in the gun. Yoke still in the backfield. Handoff. No, fakes the handoff. Johnson sets up deep. He's going to throw, and it's intercepted. Ball was way underthrown, and it'll be a turnover for East Carter.
Pass is intercepted. First down.
So got an interception and throw an interception. So Martin County will be back on offense here. 8:23 left here. East Carter leading 28-0. So, of course, after tonight's game, we'll talk to Coach Tim Champlin as we wrap up the regular season. And I know Coach Cole Bramer, the East Carter Raiders basketball team's watching, and his middle name now is Expectations. Cole Expectations Bramer, with the talent that he has, there's expectations. 1st and 10 Martin County. Handoff goes a second back through. East Carter's done a very good job of staying at home and not allowing Martin County to get anything on the ground, really. They picked up a couple of nice runs, but I don't believe Martin County's had a run over 15 yards all night long.
Gain of a couple on the play brings up second down.
Pikeville leads Boyd County 36-8. 4:58 left in the third. West Carter all over Rowan County, 41-13. Second and 8 for Martin County. Handoff to the fullback straight ahead. He's got a good run. It's going to be close to a Martin County first down. I believe he will have it. As he brings it up to their own 38-yard line.
38-yard line, first down, Martin County.
Of course, tonight's game is brought to you by James Do It Best Hardware, Scott Street in Olive Hill, open 8 to 6, Monday through Friday, and 8 to 4 on Saturday. For all your hardware needs, see James Do It Best Hardware, proud to support local high school sports. First and 10, Martin County. 7 minutes exactly left here in the fourth, trailing 28-0. Dropping to throw is Miller. Rolls off to his right, throws, he's got a man. Up across the 45, close to midfield, a first and 10, Martin County.
That's complete at the 48-yard line, first down.
And we saw that same play early in the first half. They were in a similar situation and was able to complete it. It's just a sprint right. No matter what the formation is, if you're in wing T, flex bone, if you're in wishbone, you've got two main routes over to the right. Usually the quarterback will roll to the right, and he could either hit the short, the deep, or the intermediate, both times hitting the intermediate wide open, and it's a Cardinal first down. Now here comes a jet sweep. East Carter had it wrapped up for a second, and he gets down into Raider territory down to about the 45. So one thing that Martin County does that's really impressive is they've got a lot of eye candy. What I mean by eye candy is there's a lot of things happening, and it's tough to really figure out who has the ball. And by the time sometimes you figure out who has the ball, they're way downfield. And that's why they've been pretty successful, especially the last 4 or 5 games, coming in winning 3 in a row, and the 3 wins that they have, not close. District champs. Of course, used to seeing Martin County, West Carter, Shelby Valley, all those in the same district. Not in a district anymore. Now they have a man coming in motion in that very heavy pro-style formation. Handoff goes to second man through, who splits Raiders. He'll have another Martin County first down. As we dip under 6 minutes left here.
42-yard line.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Martin County will take on Pike County Central in the first round of the playoffs, a team that defeated Martin County 9-6. I believe that was a score in the Pike County Bowl. Of course, I do a pick 'em each week in the Eastern Kentucky Athletics group, and I picked Martin County, and hopefully they can avenge my loss. Four-man front there for your East Carter. Now a man comes in motion. First and 10, Martin County. Fakes the handoff. It's the same play. This time he's going to throw it deep. This ball hangs way up in the air and almost intercepted by Mikey Hall. The intermediate route was open there. It would have been a long throw. You kind of run it to the long side of the field, and the quarterback kind of rolled off to his right just a little bit, making that throw a little bit harder. Ball kind of hung in the air just a little bit, and it'll drop down incomplete. Second and 10. Clock stops, 5:05 left in the fourth quarter. Heavy set again. It looks like a wishbone now. Handoff goes to the third man through, who has a good gain, still driving all the way down inside the Raider 30 to about the 29-yard line. So really good drive going here for Martin County. It'll be a first and 10 Cardinals as we dip under 5 minutes left. So Martin County not going to win tonight, but if you're the Cardinals, you're building momentum going into the playoffs. You got to come out of here. You don't want to get held scoreless or shut out. I think it's important here to put some points on the board, even if it, yes, losing is losing, but you don't want to be held scoreless. So I think this drive's important for many aspects. Maybe not this game, but the next game. Handoff goes to the third man through on that wishbone set. Gets it down to the 21-yard line. Now here comes multiple flags. And
Flags on the play.
see what they're going to call here. The officials will discuss this one. We may have offsetting. Not sure yet. We got a dead ball personal foul against East Carter. And it'll be an automatic first down for Martin County.
Against the Raiders.
Didn't really catch that one. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I didn't see it. It was kind of shielded from my view, so I believe it'll be half the distance. An automatic first down. The ball will be spotted just outside the 10 to the 11. Something happened, Travis, because there's multiple flags. Of course, Travis, my producer, and cameraman Ian over here, been phenomenal so far tonight. But there's still 4 minutes left, so you're still under pressure here.
Right.
Martin County 1st and 10. Handoff goes the third man through. He may score. Breaks a tackle, dives inside the 5 to about the 2 or 3 yard line.
Carry down to about the 2 yard line.
Of course, very familiar with that Inez and Beauty and Warfield and lovely area down in Martin County. Very, very familiar with that. Been to their new high school several times. Very nice facility. Very, very nice facility up on the hill there. Handoff goes to the fullback. He's driving. He's not going to make it. Stuffed right at the goal line. He might get a yard.
Short gain on the play. Result in a first.
Used to drive the road from Inez to Warfield. On the other side of Warfield is Kermit. Used to drive that road all the time. If you're motion sickness, you can't drive that road. I can't ride on that road. I just have to drive on it. So, but really, really nice community down there. First and goal. Martin County handoff straight up the middle. And still driving. There's no signal, and they're going to mark him down. He's not going to get anything. Second down. And every time that they're stopped here, that's more time that's going off the clock. More time. And now we're under 2:30. Martin County trying to get it in, just going to quarterback sneak it. And I don't think he made it again. He's going to be stopped at the goal line again. And now you got third and goal. If you're the quarterback there, you got to take the snap and get low. He kind of stayed a little too high there. Kind of tried to run in straight up. I think you take the snap and you kind of you're almost like pushing the center. Does that make sense? So 3rd and 1. Ball is about 3 feet, 1 yard away. Not sure. Because the ball looks closer to the goal line than the official is marking it over here on the near sideline. I think it's actually 1 or 2 feet away. So we're under 130 here. 3rd and goal. Handoff goes to the third back through, and he's in. Touchdown, Martin County. With 1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Martin County is on the scoreboard. So a really good drive there by Martin County. Had a couple of those drives early on in the game. Just different things happened. East Carter was able to catch them for big losses. They had a couple of fumbles. Just different things prevented Martin County from able to get the engine going. And but try to get that going next week as they will host, I believe, Pike County Central in the first round of the 2A playoffs. That's your sister district. Extra point. Snap is down. Kick is away. It looks good, and it is good. 28-7. East Carter leads Martin County. 1:19 left. We'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
119 remaining on time.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back out here on Kool TV. 1:19 left. Onside kick for sure coming out. We're going to get whistles here on the near side. Timeout. Keep it right here.
Timeout taken by East Carter.
Not sure we'll go the full minute here with the timeout. As the song never missed a beat. The song never missed a beat. Of course, that timeout is brought to you by Music and Miller Funeral Homes in Greenup and Ashland, where they have been family operated for 70 years. 606-473-0099 in Greenup or 606-324-2141 in Ashland, or visit mfhfuneralhome.com. Impressive by the DJ here at East Carter. He could have easily killed the music there when Martin County was lined up there. It said East Carter calls timeout, and now we get to hear the entire YMCA song. So East Carter really expecting this to be an onside kick. They've kind of shifted their return team way over to the right. Here's the kick, just a little pooch kick over on the far sideline. It's fielded by Mikey Hall, and he'll just kind of have a seat right there at the 30-yard line. So,
Kick over at the 30-yard line.
Barring some timeouts for Barton County, I expect to see 3 knees here from East Carter, or 2 knees, and probably 3 with a minute 17 left. But 3 knees from East Carter, and because neither one of these teams, they want to go into the playoffs healthy. You don't want to get anybody get hurt. So Martin County may call timeouts, try to get the ball back one more time, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, East Carter in victory formation. And you're going to see some knees here. Takes a knee. Clock will run under a minute here. Of course, following tonight's game, we'll talk to Coach Tim Champlin. Talk about his team's performance here. Takes another knee, and that should do it. East Carter will defeat Martin County 28-7, and a game that, we'll just talk to Coach Tim Champlin about and see what he thinks about it. It was an interesting game. There were some really good things, and there were some things that I'm sure Coach will want to work on this week. We'll just see what he has to say. His opinion is the only one that matters. So we'll take a break. We'll be back on Kool TV.
Your local gym meets all your kids' athletic needs. Forget the long drives. Go to Cosmic Athletic Center in Olive Hill. We have instruction in all-star cheer, tumbling, basketball, volleyball, soccer, hip-hop dance, and pickleball at our 12,000 square foot facility. Or schedule your next birthday party with us. Our highly qualified staff works with athletes from 5 counties. Like us on Facebook or go to thecosmiccenter.com on US 60 by Rock Crusher Curve in Olive Hill. Phone 286-0239. Cosmic Athletic Center.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Looking for a new ride? Stop by Fairchild's Auto Sales where everyone is approved. Good credit, bad credit, even no credit. Fairchild Auto Sales is fast and hassle-free and can get you on the road with down payments as low as only $500. Plus, all purchases receive a 2-year, 24,000-mile warranty. With new inventory arriving weekly, Fairchild's Auto Sales is certain to have that new ride you are looking for. Need servicing on your ride? Fairchild's Auto Sales is now offering service work with oil change and brake service specials. Let Fairchild's Auto Sales earn your business. Call 606-494-2030 or visit fairchildsauto.com. Fairchild's Auto Sales, US 23 in Wortland.
Back out here on Kool TV, we have a final. 28-7. East Carter has defeated Martin County in a game that, yes, East Carter took care of business at 28-7. A game that their defense really dominated. Give up that late touchdown under a minute and a half to make it just a 21-point differential. But a game that it had its bright spots, and I'll be honest with you, it was ugly spots also. East Carter with 4 turnovers. And with the playoffs starting next week, there's going to be games down the road where you turn the ball 4 times over, you're going to be in trouble. And, of course, Coach Tim Champlin, we'll talk to him about that coming up here as a couple of guys that really made a huge impact tonight. I'm just going to give everybody credit where credit's due. The offensive line for East Carter, the front 7 defensively really just dominated this game. And Landon Yoke running just like a madman again. So we'll take another break. When we come back, we'll talk to Coach Tim Champlin here on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
It's tailgate time in the Bluegrass.
Uncle Rick, what are you doing?
I'm getting ready to make my announcing debut.
And I believe that's football time in the Bluegrass.
But you can believe this, Clark's has everything you need for a winning tailgate.
Whether it's ice and cold drinks, chips and dips, or homemade sandwiches, and crispy, crunchy chicken for everybody, Clark's has you covered. And you don't even have to leave your car thanks to our convenient drive-thru.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
Back out here on Kool TV, still waiting on Coach Tim Champlin as he has made it to the track. As he talks to friends and family. And East Carter with a 28-7 win tonight on senior night. And the field still looks pretty good. There's some mud there at midfield, maybe on both sides, but overall it looks pretty good. Trying to look at some area scores here. Just got an update. 40-0. Magoffin County all over Morgan County. 2:30 left in the third. Graham now leads Fleming County 37-28. Raceland and LCA 34-7. LCA leads there. Start of the fourth quarter, Boyd County leads Pikeville. Pikeville leads Boyd County 36-8. That was almost bad job by me. Of course, next week we will be back here as we start the playoffs. Pendleton County will make the trip here. Pendleton County is I think they're 0-10, maybe 1-9 on the year. So East Carter will be heavy favorites. And then, no matter what, they're going to host another playoff game as Coach Tim Champlin joins us here. Coach Tim Champlin joins us here, and I like what you did with the facial hair. That looks really good, by the way. Okay, first off, I thought you dominated the line of scrimmage all night long. Talk about the way that your front seven offensively and defensively have played these last three games.
I think they played really well. You know, I thought defensively tonight our front seven played really good against a team that runs right at you, runs downhill, and are physical runners. And so, you know, I thought we tackled well. I thought we didn't allow a ton of yards after contact, and we filled holes really well tonight. So I thought, again, defensively, I thought we played really, really well up front. Offensively, man, they gave us a little trouble there in the box at times. Big 53 is a ball player for them.
Yes.
He's a stud, man. And their other defensive end, number 7, did a really good job of not really letting us run outside. But, we were able to find some creases in there and get going. Kind of stalled out there in the middle of the middle quarters in the second and third. Couldn't really find any offense, couldn't get anything going, and then felt like we got started again in the fourth, found some holes, found some stuff to take advantage of, and our kids started, we started moving the ball and were able to find the end zone a couple times.
One thing that was a little uncharacteristic for your team here tonight, 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
One of the things that, what's something that kind of goes into it? You think it was a quality of the field, how the environment was, that one of the best teams in the area as far as turnover differential, 4 turnovers tonight. What's something that during this week you're going to try to work on to kind of limit those?
We got to work ball security. We had 2 picks and 2 fumbles, and had 3 fumbles and got one of them back. But, I think it was a little bit of the wet field condition and just not really good ball security tonight. And I think something we've kind of got lackadaisical on in practice as coaches, and so we're going to have to pick that back up and get a little more intense on that and start paying a lot more attention to that and just coaching it and harping on it. And so, I think it's something that's fixable. Like you said, we've not done it a ton throughout the year, and so to have 4 of them tonight was very uncharacteristic for us. And so, I do think the field conditions played into it a little bit, but at the same time they had to play in it too. And so we got to be better with the ball there.
We brag about Landon Yoke and Johnson and Gabe and Mikey all season long, but talk about a guy that's been at the safety position. I had a couple of people message me at the half and during this week. Potter, a guy that's played, kind of been under the radar all season. Talk about him a little bit.
He has. He's played our safety spot there. I think started game 4 or somewhere in there. Started playing safety for us and has done a really, really good job. And we asked him to do something tonight that he's never done. We kind of played him almost at a spy linebacker, monster position, walked him up in there. With them being double tight and a run-heavy team. And, man, he did a great job filling the alley, running downhill. And I thought he gave us a lot tonight, made a ton of tackles. And so, really feel like he played great for us tonight. He got the game ball offensively. He plays tight end, doesn't get the ball thrown to him a ton. But blocks his tail off, does a great job there. And always gives us full effort. And so, we're happy to have him. He's a 2-year player. He's a kid we recruited out of the hallways and has come out and really made a difference in our ball team.
No more for sure games as the playoffs will start next week. You're going to host Pendleton County. What's one thing, we talked about this all season long. What's one thing that you kind of want to put the period on as we get ready to start the playoffs?
Ball security. After tonight, it's ball security and taking care of the football. You get into playoff time, man, you can't give an opposing team 4 extra
I mentioned
possessions.
that I wanted to be honest and say, you know what, East Carter won 28-7, but it was an ugly 28-7.
It was a very ugly 28-7, and at times didn't even feel like we were winning, we've got to take care of the ball, and when you get into playoffs and start playing, you're going to play quality opponents each and every week, and so taking care of the football, not giving them extra possessions, that's got to be a key moving forward.
You are going to host Pendleton County next week. What's one thing besides ball security that you want your team to kind of excel a little bit in? Because you are going to be heavy favorites. You're going to be
we are.
You're going to be heavy favorites. You're going to be, expected to kind of take care of them early as you kind of and one more thing that I wanted to mention. Undefeated at home so far this year again.
Well,
and undefeated in October.
Yeah, undefeated in October.
Now,
that's key, man, because August and September matter. And I'm not taking anything away from the months of August and September and the football games that are played there. But those games are to prepare you for October for district play and to prepare you for November. And that's when you want to be playing your best football. I think we're clicking, we're moving, we got kind of going on all cylinders, and so that's a huge thing for us right now. We got some momentum. We're undefeated in October, and kind of feeling good about ourselves, and with the chance to play, potentially 2 more home football games in front of our home crowd.
One more question, and it's more of a statement/question. I went back. You took over the coaching job here at East Carter in 2015. Your first year, you only won 1 game, and now you fast forward 8 years. You're sitting at 9-2, or 8-2. And you're going to the playoffs, district champ, undefeated. We just talked about undefeated at home, and I mentioned on the show on Tuesday that East Carter's kind of been Death Valley for the area here lately. What does that mean to you personally? Because we don't talk a lot about you personally. What does that mean to you personally?
I'm excited for our community and our fans and our school system, man. And I think this is a tough place to play because of our student section, and because of our fans and the cowbells and the culture and the loud and fourth quarter, everybody in the stands is standing up on their feet with their fours up, and they're loud and they're rowdy and they get involved in the game, and those things matter. And I think it matters when you're able to play with those people on your side rather against you. And so I'm just happy about the culture that is here. Our administration does a great job of helping build that culture, and our student body is unbelievable at they support these kids. They're at all their games, all their home games. They're loud and proud, and so just it's exciting to be a part of, and it's exciting for the community and the school system and the students and the players and everything.
Coach Tim Champlin of the East Carter Raiders. Coach, we will see you next Friday night.
All right. Appreciate you guys, and as always, go Raiders.
We'll be back on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back out here on Kool TV for the final time. East Carter has defeated Martin County 28-7. I want to thank East Carter High School, Coach Tim Champlin, for joining us here tonight. Of course, for putting up this canopy. And I want to thank Travis and Ian, 2 of the best in the business. Camera and producer was phenomenal all night long. They didn't fumble. They didn't throw any picks. They didn't drop any passes. They didn't miss any tackles. They did a really good job tonight. Of course, we got the best crew in the whole world. And very fortunate to be out here in Grayson and high atop Steve Womack Field. For Spencer, Hutchison, Travis, and Ian, this has been a presentation of Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders football broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of East Carter Raiders football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hit Sports Network and Kool TV.